December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Karma. That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. I thought we were just talking about Karma. He has lost a case in his 40-year career. I found him bold, man. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. He's got a plan coming from someone who forges evidence. Tell me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture prosecutors versus me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. That's not happening. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. As ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. You could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? I can't. Sorry, I already tried, but I couldn't reach. I couldn't reach. I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. I'm screwed. December 26, 10 a.m. Justice Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma? Is the prosecution ready? You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call his first witness. Who's it this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? The detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happens to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. I went towards the boat rental shop. There's 2 shots? Overhead map added to the court record. Testifies to the court about the arrest. Now. Jesus. I thought the camp was the other way. Wait, I'm just confused. I thought the boat was to the left and... I'm a bit confused. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Jesus. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gravel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Mr. Edgeworth. Man called to the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Man. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. A man? I see. Very well. Begin cross-examination, attorney. Now! Jesus Christ. Mr. Edgeworth. Man, 30 minutes after midnight. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, that makes sense. But the problem is the man part. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh, Jesus. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today you have summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Loud of heart. Loud heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. 3 minutes? Hey, it's fast. It's pretty fast. My motto for the month is get there quick. Oof. Detective, you refrained from casually revealing department secrets? That was a secret. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. God. So much to look forward to these days. It's no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been in the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections here, right? He's like objection after objection. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective chemistry doesn't look so good. Continue now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues in the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body, but you said it was short cut. What? He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet to evidence. Found in the victim's body fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Where's the gun? Pistol bullet added to the court record. So we had to ask what's weird. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Ah, there's the gun. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective comes through. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Oof. What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. The murder weapon .22 caliber fired 3 times? There's prints from Edgeworth's right hand. So there's one... I'm lost. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. That's what I was afraid of. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Just very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. Was he shot in the heart? Oh, he was. I didn't read that. One bullet shot to the heart. It was shot, what? It was shot 3 times? But the person's hurt too? Oh my gosh, this is a bit confusing. It's like, I'm just getting headaches all around. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Ah, crap. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes! Oh my gosh. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? 7:26 to 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. We just started! Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say Maya. Huh? Well, what? Any progress with Mia? No. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm not good for anything in my neck. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you. Yeah, I need you. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, no, sorry. Oops. It's bad. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta's heart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners! Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Just money, please. Okay. When does this count? It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. So, enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order? I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Oh, give me a sec, man. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in your testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in your testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Well, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. No, I noticed 3 different things in Gumshoe's testimony. Apparently the gun was shot fired 3 times. The witness heard 2 shots, but the victim only got shot once. It's like, what? Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Oh, boy. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day? Huh? Oh, yeah, well, yes. Jesus. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. When it's continuous testimony, oh crap. So I can't... Well, this is actually relevant. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. It's hard. Could you be, for asteroid stuff, right? Could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang coming from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions. Now leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 chins in a boat. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Oh. No. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's having something. And there was another bang. There wasn't there anything on the lake but that boat. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Enough. That seems pretty sure of yourself. Better enough for trying to get ahead of here. Still, this whole thing stinks. There weren't any contradictions. There was. Sorry, Nick. Funny my sister here. I was really taking this hard. That doesn't matter. That kind of matters. I think it's this, but can I just present the picture? I think I'm going to present because I'm going to do the picture first, and that's wrong. I'm going to do the camera.
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make it. Okay, so I guess it's the camera then. It has to be the camera. If that's wrong, then I'm just lost.
Objection!
Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as the country gal can be. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick? The testimony is fishy, Nick. Really fishy. I know there is. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? We've recovered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it. Who said that? Who was that? It was me! Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not! Not a heart? Your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. I know, that's like my conclusion. I wanted to talk about that, but it didn't want to. Tells the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lada, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lada. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order, 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 order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my direction. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am! If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me! Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck, Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That's it? That's all I get? That's all I get? That's all I get? Oh my gosh. Oh, what about the other man? Can I expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright? I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Shit. Damn. That's it. Oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Well, then you guys the photo. It's like just.
Objection!
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yeah, you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth? How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please! Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself, Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course! I said I could and I meant I could. And please testify as to the circumstances of reciting. I did it. I finally found a hole in my Karma's carefully vague testimony. Great. I'm like 2 points away from death. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? When I heard that noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Yeah, binoculars or the binoculars? Huh. You use binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one's better be good. I got 2 points, right? Yeah, I got 2 points. Damn. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. Setting the camera, got back in the car. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that ready to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is relevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Let's make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart. How will you will testify to the court about the camera? Yeah, The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. What? Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. What? You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. So I was like, I had it right. It was just the wrong timing. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. I actually do have something strangely. I thought it was irrelevant. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph from the lake? And to me, that makes the most sense.
Take that!
Miss Hart? This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake, master. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have proof for that? I don't have proof for that. The only proof I got is her testimony where she said, where she scanned the lake. It's like, what's the point of scanning the lake? It's just the camera again, but let's see, let's try down the lake trying to photo this one. I don't think I have anything. Well, I don't have proof. Bah, your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without a hair of evidence to support them. Well, alright, if that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? Sure, sick with that smarmy box security putting me down. But did he tell me so I'd get mad and make a mistake? Well, let's see it. And no joking around the set, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy? It's either the camera or the article again. I don't know.
Take that!
Proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? This is photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Oh, Miss Hart. You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad, are you? Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So yeah, I had it right. Just horrible timing. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove. There's nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so secondly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Oh, yes. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Oh my gosh, it's like this whole game is just for this one thing, and it's like this lets us part hard. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. What? I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yes, the witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. But she is lying! There's no need to waste more of our time with another pro in this cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Congress up to something, I know it. It doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Is there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Should I save? Since this is my last time, and I only have 2 strikes. Why would you lie about that? Why did you lie about that out of everything? Was there nothing on the lake but that boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither. Try to find some sort of contradiction in this system. I won't be able to be about karma any other way. There has to be something. Oh, was that the end? Wait, what? I thought she said something else. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected.
Hold it!
There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang. She thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness? Continue? Hold your hush, puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. So it's gotta be this.
Objection!
Miss Hart? Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you're far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! Order? Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there. No. Miss Hart? Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought I could be witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof! Still, we can't see who was shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What's she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But she really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. I won't find Karma let her show. I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old fool! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Still can't see squat. Huh. I'm still gonna see who is firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Like photo added to the court record. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. I agree, there has to be something there. Oh, that's left-handed. Oh, shit. This is from the right hand. Oh, snap. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done in yours. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. I'm not done! And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. Yeah, I'm not done! There is something there! There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. It's bad. Real bad. What should I do? Ah, crap. I'm gonna save because I might click on the wrong one. I'm a bit confused on that. I won't object to the enlargement, but I will show other evidence. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence! I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence, but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Your Honor? There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. That's like, okay, that's making reason. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean? What about this photo is strange? Okay, there's nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Take that!
Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand is what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts.
Take that!
Evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in this left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We know now that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendants could have shot the victim? Larry. I blame Larry. Definitely a heart. I do not want to put Larry through this again. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. So very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Remember this sometime, shot from less than 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to say my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Whew. Oh man, that was a toughie. December 26, 1:15 p.m. I got so many strikes on that. God dang. Did I get my strikes back? That was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Oh, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If it didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says and quote. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with the thanks, Edgeworth? I will question is counted to allow his entire testimony. Gosh. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. Still have the party poppers? I like, oh, Christmas. There's sometimes like fireworks from Christmas. To be continued.